everybody. So this video is going to be about being healthy. I get a lot of emails and a lot of form spring questions about how can I be healthy? Other questions about losing weight, maintaining nutrition, eating a healthy diet. So I wanted to address some of these issues, but I do want to give a kind of a disclaimer. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a diet expert, not a fitness expert by any means. So these are just things that have worked for me and things that I am doing to adopt a better way of living and a healthier life. So hopefully these tips and tricks will work for you. If you do have any questions or concerns, you can ask me, but I'd also recommend asking your doctor or someone who knows your specific health concerns a little bit better than me, because everyone has their own ailments. Some people might have asthma, diabetes. There's so many different things, and I don't want to give the wrong advice to everyone. This is just what works for me and what I am doing to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I do want to mention that I'm actually trying to gain weight, so my diet plan is kind of the reverse, but it is just a general being healthy, trying to stay fit, stay motivated in order to lead a healthier lifestyle. So I think that these tips can work either if you're trying to lose weight or if you're trying to gain weight, because it's all about just being healthy. So the first tip that I have is drink a lot of water. So I love these Smart Water containers, and these contain 23.7 fluid ounces, and the general rule of thumb is to have 1 ounce per pound that you weigh. So whatever your weight is, say you weigh 100 pounds. I don't weigh 100 pounds, but say you weigh 100 pounds, you would want to make sure that you drink enough water for 1 ounce per pound. So with this being about close to 25, you would need to drink four of these containers plus. And the rule of thumb is usually any liquid that you consume is considered liquid, but I only really drink water. So cut out any soda in your life, because that just adds empty, endless calories that you don't need. Switch to water and drink at minimum about 4 of these. I usually try to shoot for 5. I don't always make it. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. But I try for 5 of these just because water is amazing for your skin. Water's amazing just for your body, and it really does help hydrate you, and especially if you're going to be doing any exercising, you want to make sure that you have enough fluids in your body at all given times. So make sure that you take a bottle like this. The reason why I like this one so much is it's got like a flip top. So when I'm exercising, I don't have to unscrew a cap. I just pop this up, and I can just quickly drink out of it, close it, and it's really just easy to use. I refill mine. I have a Brita filter, and I make sure that I sanitize the bottle in between, because it's really expensive to buy a bunch of these bottles. I'm not going to buy 5 Smart Water bottles every day. I'm just going to take one and refill it, and usually I'll go through just a couple bottles a day because or a couple bottles a week, because I like to just refill them, sanitize them in between, whatever. So if you have the kind that are made out of tin or some type of material, that's probably the best bet to go with. I'm in the market for one. I just haven't found one that I've liked. So once I get an actual refillable bottle, I will show you guys what that looks like. But for now, I'm just sticking with the Smart Water. Another tip that I have, and I wrote everything down just so I can kind of remember what it is to eat healthy. So something that I have adopted and I'm absolutely in love with is a calorie tracker on my phone. So what it looks like is, and I'm going to go into the application, but the reason why I like it is I don't have to carry around a notebook. You can track all your calories on a notebook. So for example, I started off just as an example showing you guys on paper. So I wrote down what I ate at every given hour, because you want to keep your metabolism going. So I like to eat small meals throughout the day. So at 8 o'clock I had one of those 100 calorie packs of chocolate chip cookies from Nabisco, 100 calories. At 9:30 I had cheese crackers, 100 calories, so my total at that point was 200 calories. At 11 a.m. I had Cocoa Krispy cereal and a cup of vitamin D milk. So you want to just add everything up so that you know how many calories you're consuming on a daily basis. The average diet is, I think it's 2,000 calories a day. So if you're trying to gain weight or gain muscle, you'll want to obviously increase that. If you're trying to lose weight, you can always just drop it down just a little bit. You don't need to drop it down to 100 or 1,000 calories a day, because you would be depriving your body of the nutrients that you need. So make sure that you are adjusting your calories based off of your weight and off of your goals that you have. Consult a doctor if you want to do anything drastic. But so this is what it looks like, and I don't think you guys can really see it, but there's a program, and the program is called Spark People, and I have it on my BlackBerry, and it's a calorie tracker. It'll track your fitness. It will track basically anything that you do. So in order to reach my goal, I need to eat 523 to 873, it's a very broad range, more calories today. I've burned 95 calories today, and I need 25 more calories to meet my goal. So it really just helps you track your goals. I always have my cell phone on me, so it's really nice to, when I'm at a restaurant, you could just input, you just type in the name of the restaurant, and it has basically every entree at every restaurant. And you can add it in and get those like actual totals of how much protein, how much iron, and what the nutrients are for the food, so you're tracking it and able to meet your goals in a very healthy manner. Another tip and trick that I have is to use supplements, but use them very wisely. So I say just take whatever vitamins that you feel like you aren't able to achieve through food. So I really like the Hair, Skin, and Nails. This is by Origin. I want to say that you can get this at Target, but I'm not 100% sure where I got it. It has vitamins A, C, D, E, thiamine, riboflavin. It's got just a bunch of different things, and it helps your hair, skin, and nails, which is obviously really good. It is not evaluated by the FDA, so it's not really something that the FDA approves for part of your diet, but I like this one. Something I really like too, and maybe it's just the kid in me, is the Children's Multivitamin Dietary Supplements. So these are the ones that, you know, when you're a kid and you eat them, they're chewable. I absolutely love them. I like just the fruity flavors of them. It's kind of weird, but they also have a lot of the nutrients that if you're not able to get everything in through some type of edible format, you can always try using a vitamin just to kind of supplement it, but you don't want to overdose on vitamins because it's not good for you and it won't do anything better for you. You really only need your 100% daily value. So if you drink 2 glasses of orange juice every day, then you don't need a supplement of vitamin C because you're already getting your vitamin C supplements through actual food or actual drink. So just a rule of thumb, try to supplement anything that you're not already doing. Another good one is the One A Day. This is Women's Active Metabolism. I'm not using these right now because I'm working out so much because of the military. I don't really need my metabolism to get any faster than it does. But this one's another really good one. It's got 100% vitamin C, 200% vitamin D. It's got everything that you need in order to just supplement your diet and make sure that you are getting all the nutritious value that you need. Obviously, I just mentioned exercising, so that's another really big aspect of being healthy. Try to work out, and I mean cardio workout, like 30 minutes a day. So that doesn't mean you have to go and run top speed for 30 minutes on a treadmill or outside. That just means you need to get your heart rate up from its regular resting rate. So you can ride a stationary bike, you can ride an actual bike. When I am just in a time crunch and don't have time to go to the gym, I run up and down my stairs. I have a flight of stairs in my house. So I run up and down the flight of stairs as many times as possible, maybe 10 or 12 times. It's usually about half an hour. And it gets my heart rate going, and it gets me more energized. I love the way I feel after I exercise. If you would have asked me this 6 months ago, I would have said, oh, exercising, horrible. Like, I'd never exercised before, but now that I'm doing it, just because I have the military that's forcing me to exercise, I really, really feel great. I have no idea why. It just gives me more energy, which is shocking. I can't work out within probably about 2 hours before I go to bed because it just gives me that extra boost of energy, and then I can't fall asleep. So I want to make sure that I always exercise in the morning or midday, and it gives me enough energy to last me throughout the entire day. I'm also doing some weight training, and that's why I'm increasing my calories, because I'm trying to actually get some muscles, which is really weird, but I'm trying to get some muscles because I have to do a lot of push-ups. So because I'm strength training, I want to increase my protein count, so I want to make sure that I'm eating a lot of chicken, a lot of fish, a lot of peanuts and walnuts and things like that, peanut butter. So if you are trying to build muscle, make sure you increase your protein content because it really will help you out with gaining muscle mass and not just gaining fat. But those are just a few tips. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. If you want any more information about the calorie tracking program that I use, I will leave a little bit of information in the down bar below, just so you can see what the program's all about and see if it's something that will work for your phone. I have a BlackBerry and it's formatted for a BlackBerry, but I'm sure there's other websites. I think that Livestrong.com also has a good just online calorie tracker as well. Just sticking with the program and not getting lazy is the biggest thing. So don't give up. Don't forget about it one day and go on and off, because then you're really not doing anything better for your body. If one day you eat 5 cheeseburgers and then the next day you're healthy and then the next day you eat 7 tacos from Taco Bell, just make sure that you are staying on track and focusing and having a goal in mind. So obviously my goal is to be at 120 pounds by January 10th. So I'm trying to gain 1 to 2 pounds a week. So as long as you have a goal in mind, then it will make it a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier to achieve if you just break it up over time, every week, every few weeks. Just do a check-in with yourself. And if something's not working, make adjustments in order to find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Feel free to look at any of the resources that I'm going to tag below, and if you have any questions about those, feel free to either leave me a comment, leave me a question on Formspring, you can send me an email, or leave me a message here on YouTube. But I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope that everyone tries to take at least one step towards being healthy, even if it's just adding water to your diet and just eliminating, if you drink 4 cans of soda every day, dropping it down to 2, supplementing it with water, just to make it one step towards being healthy, because it will extend your life and it will make you feel a lot better about yourself. I promise you. It may be uncomfortable to cut out the candy, and I don't cut out the candy. I cannot, absolutely cannot have a strict, rigid diet, because it's something that would just make me miserable. So make sure that you allow for some wiggle room, allow for some snacks. I love sweets, so I make sure that I adjust my diet so that I can have some sweets, because otherwise I'd just be absolutely miserable. So don't deprive yourself of what you are craving. Just have it in reasonable portion quantities and just reasonable sizes. So if you're craving chocolate ice cream, there's always low-fat versions, there's always low-calorie versions, things that you can do. Skinny Cow is really good, they're like ice cream sandwiches. There's always lots of options, but I hope everybody takes at least one step, because it really will make you feel better about yourself, and you'll be surprised at how much more energy you can gain just by kind of adjusting your exercise and adjusting your diet a little bit. But that's all. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.